Hello, 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 hello.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
He's like, what?
I guess we live.
So
Is it popping up on thing?
Yeah, I'm looking for it to pop up. And,
Hold on.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
Oh, he
oh.
found
All right.
it.
Oh, we
What's
got
up,
it.
everybody?
We got
That's
it.
exciting.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
Growing pains.
Jesus. We
All
live.
right, yeah, we are.
All right, so welcome to this week's show.
Yeah, new channel.
I'm excited.
Same year, new me.
Yeah, same. No, new year, same you. New year.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, we will do some questions and answers, and we'll start off with that, honestly, because I don't want it to steamroll the entire program.
Fair.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Fair.
I do. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, obviously, it's been touched on quite a bit already. And I'm not going to continue to sling mud forever because that is actually pretty boring, and it's just not. It's not how I wanted to do things. I wanted to be as amicable as possible. That's kind of that ship has sailed to a certain point, but that doesn't mean we can't reel it back in.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. I agree. So that means that we are definitely going to be opening up a lot of the beginning of our show to comments.
Yeah.
So if you guys have questions, now
Yeah.
is definitely the time to ask any questions that you have, so that we can move forward and focus on our other topics of discussion, which I'm actually really excited
Me,
about.
we were starting vocabulary lessons every week now too, and I'm really excited about
Nice.
this.
Okay.
So I have a little special segment too that I put together for tonight.
I like
Alright.
it actually.
I found
yours, yeah.
I saw something, and although it isn't, it's an allegation made by somebody, but it was just too good not to share with everybody, and it's already out there, so why
Right,
not
right.
share it again?
Okay.
All right, so anyone got any questions here? I gotta read the comments. This screen is great, but what happened to donations with Sam? Accountability from Vermont asks. Well, I think that's pretty much been answered. No donations went to Sam. Now, to be fair, and this was kind of misconstrued in that blog that he wrote, I did not explicitly say to people in a Discord, and I don't know if everybody knows what Discord is. Discord is a message server. It's essentially like a text messaging app, sort of. So, although maybe I shouldn't have just spilled my guts, there were about 10 people in that server. I was venting. I was upset because I was pretty taken aback by the whole live video thing, not how I wanted to do things. So, I spilled my guts. Obviously, screenshots are getting and stop sending screenshots from Discord, whoever's doing that. I don't care if you do. I'm not keeping things real locked down. I'm not hiding anything. I will say the same thing, whether it's in a Discord server to your face over the phone, we're going to stay. But when you're sending Discord screenshots, you are upsetting the other party, and this is consuming his life. That's not cool. But anyway, with the donations, they were being raised for the Turtle Boy Legal Defense Fund, and therefore that is where they went, presumably. I know they went to Turtle Boy. My issue with it was, when we're looking at it morally, her story was used, therefore she should have benefited. As far as the legal fees go, and I know he had put out, look, I paid her legal fees, and he put out a statement of account. Those were his legal fees, and he did half-ass admit last night he lied about that. So he wrote a blog, and there were lies in there, and I don't appreciate that. And, my frustration was it wasn't the first time that he said, I got a lawyer for her, and he really didn't. And obviously I put some emails in the Discord, and that, showed that, but I probably shouldn't have done that.
I have a question for in regards to that, because I obviously, as well as a few of us, we came on board after a lot of stuff had happened,
Right.
and I didn't really backtrack and try to catch up on that stuff. My biggest thing was how much money was raised in this GoFundMe or whatever it was, and was that the same amount of money that went towards Sam? And I think that's probably
$0 went towards Sam.
That's I mean
yeah.
not towards. I'm saying towards the whole legal thing, with the lawyer or whatever. However, he if he paid the lawyer and the lawyer gave advice or whatever, okay, you paid X amount of dollars, but was that the same amount of money that was donated in the GoFundMe?
I don't know, and I wouldn't mince. Oh my God, I almost said it again. I wouldn't split hairs with that, really, because that's not. My concern or my frustration was never so much how much and this and that and the accounting part of it, because I'm not in the guy's bank account. I have no right to be. I have no reason to be.
Right.
It was, morally, when I look at it, when I feel comfortable with, if you're going to use a cause or someone's story or something to solicit donations, then, especially because I know it was at least $2,400 that was raised in, right? And because the blog was written thanking people, which was, a little confusing for some people, because he was thanking people for supporting this woman and supporting domestic violence victims, but you were just donating.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Got it.
So, but you can have a drop of consideration. That was my, and again, this is what, and I really didn't want to get into a lot of these conversations. I was hoping that we could just amicably and quietly, like, I just wanted to do my own thing. But I had ideological differences. This is a hobby for me. This is his income, right? And I didn't want all the pressure to monetize all the time. I appreciate every time that somebody donates something in, and it's great. And, you know, we never stole money from him. That didn't happen. We paid him 25% was our agreement. Every single time that I put it in a spreadsheet, you know, everything was accounted for, and he got his money and we got ours, and that was it. And we're talking small dollar amounts, you know what I mean? Because we have not been aggressively monetizing this, and I don't want to. I want to put the content first. That's what I want to do.
And I mean, let's make it clear too that every single person that's on our crew, this is our hobby. This is not our full-time job. This is not our primary source of income. You know, we're not making money on this to survive.
We're
essentially,
spending money.
and we are spending a lot of money on.
Tell me
it,
about it.
I mean, we have you know this beautiful studio space and this equipment, and you know, I mean, everything I think that we've raised has gone towards just that. You know, it's not really our livelihood in the same way that it is for him. So.
Oh, we went into our own pockets at some point, and that's fine. I'm not like that's not a complaint or anything.
Right.
It's just at some point there's like sort of a divergence as to, you know, what he needs to get out of it versus what I want to, and I just, you know, I felt extremely disrespected with the conversation that we had, and it was a conversation that was recurrent, and I said I don't want to recurrently have this conversation. We fixed this issue, we've settled it to your liking, and so drop it. And when it wasn't dropped and I was repeatedly feeling disrespected, like, you know, it's not worth it to me.
Right.
And it's no hard feelings. I obviously, like I said, I should not have gone into the Discord and like spilled my guts like that, because I had grievances. And you know, that was nobody else's business. I was just extremely upset to, you know, hear that I had been put on YouTube as a thief, or that we were buying subs, or, you know, like.
See, now that's the biggest thing for me. That was
that's
the whole buying views thing.
That honestly, that was the whole reason why I got pissed off at this whole thing, and that's the whole reason why I went and ran my mouth that night. Like, I calmed down now. It is like now I can really care less. That's why I freaked out, because the fact. What are you talking about?
How are we frozen?
I'm not frozen. I'm watching it right now.
What are you talking about?
Frozen.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching it right now.
We're buffering is what it is.
I don't know.
No, well, some people are.
Is
buffering.
it frozen for people, or are we good?
You cut me off.
It's good on my screen, man.
Well, Justin's buffering.
Yeah, I'm buffering.
Buffering.
All right.
Buffering.
Are we still buffering?
You're not on my screen.
No, so
No, they're saying you're good. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Jesus,
So,
sound guy.
I mean,
sound
so
guy.
my biggest thing is this, like, I mean, the whole reason why I started doing this in the first place is I have a huge amount of respect, not only for Unc, but I mean for you as well.
Thank
you know,
you.
and if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be sitting in the seat. So I mean, my biggest problem was I felt like we were attacked when he said that, and he did backtrack and say, well, I never said that you guys bought your views, but your views were obviously not from around here.
In my opinion, it was made like that's how he made it seem. I don't know if he said it or what.
That's what I think too. I think it was
certainly made
insinuated.
it seem. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
I mean,
Right.
I think the bottom line is we're all a little bit taken aback to be like,
And the thing
holy
is-
crap, this is getting broadcast
And the thing
now.
is that when that happened and we hit over 1,000 views, we were all freaking out. Like
Yeah.
it was
You can see it
awesome.
on
It
your
was a
face.
proud
Well,
moment.
I mean, proud moment, but also, I mean, it was confusing. It was
Yeah.
just kind of
Yeah,
confusing.
and we
at
were
the
like,
same time,
"Whoa,
too.
like this is crazy!" Like, and I was like, "Awesome! Like this is what we've been doing.
Right.
Like this is what we're doing it for. Like this is great. Like this is cool." And you know, I don't know. I guess what was the fucking country in India?
India? Yeah, he
Like,
said
Yeah.
India.
I don't know. I mean,
had- you
people
know what?
use VPNs. I know that I watched the views, and it was going up and down, up and down. It wasn't like a steady thing.
Right.
I don't know. I know we had a lot of auditors come in from the auditing community that show. I don't know. Maybe it was VPNs. Maybe some asshole went and bought us views and friggin' because I do know that because I was doing a show on it, so I had just researched
Right.
it all,
Yeah.
and I was doing a segment, and you don't need a YouTube login to buy that stuff. You need a YouTube URL. That's it. I could go on Turtle Boy right now and buy him 100,000 views right now. Or I could buy or
Which
anybody.
we would
I
not
could
do
go
'cause
buy.
that's
No, I'm
malicious,
just saying.
right?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I can go on. I can go buy Abrams couple subscribers.
Right.
You know, I could do that. Like that I could do. You don't need a password.
See,
It's just
and
a URL.
my biggest thing is
So-
if we were to contribute towards buying views or something like that, I really don't think that that would be something that, I mean, I personally wouldn't hide that. I'd be completely
Right.
transparent
And
about
that's
it.
Yeah,
right.
I
And
mean-
we're not going to do that. And so like for someone to just say, oh yeah, that's like, no, that's not what happened. Because
I think just like I said, in general, like we were all kind of surprised, taken aback, and upset that it was all of a sudden getting broadcast.
So I honestly, at this point, I don't know what that was. Maybe they were fake. Maybe they weren't. If they're fake,
we're still on that. Yeah.
If they were fake, I just want to. This is literally my one thing from the past 3 days. So I just want to get this shit out.
For it.
So like, if they are, maybe they're fake. Maybe they weren't. I have no fucking clue. Maybe it was VPNs. Maybe someone bought it. Maybe someone's fucking with us. I have no idea. But it was a shame because we have a video on our new channel right now that has 26,000 views right now. So then I'm looking at that one and I'm like, fuck, someone's doing it again.
But that
you know
one,
what I mean? But the analytics on that one will show U.S. It's just the United States, Canada, and I think a couple
Aruba.
From Aruba.
I was like, oh, and as soon as I saw Aruba, I was like, oh my god.
And that one's showing all the shares on Facebook and all that. So like that video, it seems to me is doing pretty good. But I was all sketched out and suspect of that one too. So that sucked. So, if they were fake, then that sucks because I was really proud of that. If they are, but I hope they were real. I hope we did bring a big audience that night. Mm-hmm. And as far as that goes, and it does suck. The other thing that kind of upset me too is that by Aiden saying that stuff, it gave Josh Abrams this fake news ammunition.
Yeah. Agreed.
He's gone, and now he's got this whole thing going. So it just did nobody any good.
With that too, not only does it give Josh Abrams, ammo, but he puts up this thing, and my lawyer spoke for Sam or whatever, and then fucking of all people, bitch ass greasy woman beating, dog murdering Ryan Waters comes up and throws the transcript where the lawyer's like, I'm not representing her and I'm not speaking for her, but I think she has something, which he was like, he was prompting her. That was nice, but you're not going to get billed for that. And he says like, well, I paid for a lawyer and the lawyer was there and she got to talk to the lawyer, therefore he had to be there anyway.
And it's just sucks because that's what it is. Like it gives, it didn't stay quiet. It wasn't an amicable thing. So now people like Josh, people like Ryan Waters, people that are after Turtle Boy, now they just get this ammunition, and us too. Like they just get this ammunition to use. Like what's the one thing? And they just have that one stupid thing that they always say about him that isn't true from the school days. Like didn't happen, but that's all they had. That was the one thing, and it was laughable every time someone brought it up. Now they got all this bullshit. And it sucks. It sucks for everybody all around. And I really honestly wish that it just fucking could have been kept quiet. Help me. Either let each other do our things. Let everybody each follow each other. You don't have to follow us. You don't have to follow him. I don't care what you do. Follow both. I don't give a shit.
You don't
support
side,
everybody.
Basically.
And you can come over here and shit on us all you want.
But I was mad the first night. I ran my mouth. I'll be the first to fucking say it. But you know what? At this point, it's just sad that it went down that way. And I think that everybody, that whether you support us, whether you support him, whether you support both, I think everybody just needs to let it go and let's move on.
Right.
Yeah.
Period.
No, that's all.
Because it only hurts at both brands.
Right. And I don't want to do that. And I have no desire to. I got accused of like, why we want to take down Turtle Boy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It was a personal difference. You know what I mean? And that should have stayed personal. Like yes, there were some very strong feelings there, but I would have been happy to do it. In texting over the phone or whatever else.
Right.
But I certainly don't have any desire to destroy him.
Aaron, did Turtle use the funds to go to Disney? All right. So here's my take on
that. No, hold on. I'll answer first.
Okay.
First,
all right.
I don't know. It's none of my business. Did he go to Disney? Yeah. Was that something that also made me go like, I don't know if that's but again, it's his business.
Not our business.
I spilled my guts on Discord and really shouldn't have because any issues that I had, I had two choices to either take it up with him or keep it inside, and I probably should have done the latter, and instead I went with option C, which wasn't a good one.
Well, I think that we have all kind of just drifted off of why we're all doing this in the first place,
right.
And I think I can speak for everybody, unconcluded. We just want to.
Well, I know you can't
move forward. Well, I'm saying in terms of we just want to move past this.
Yeah, right.
We just want to we just want to move forward, and I certainly wish him the best on his show and everything, and like you were saying, like us both, like one of us, like neither of us, it's really up to you guys, the viewers. But I mean I'm not here to talk shit.
Yeah, and honestly, if people feel like they can't follow us anymore because of this whole thing, then that's fine. I respect that too.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. Yeah.
And for all those that have stuck by us, and we appreciate the hell out of you for that too. Because we have our truth. Obviously, Unc has his truth, and people are gonna believe what they want to believe. At this point, everything's just getting repeated. I do think that it is fair that we talk about it tonight because he's had a couple different shows to talk about it himself, and I think that we respectfully have the right also to have our live stream to talk about it as well. But after tonight, I think that's it.
No,
it's been
that's
addressed.
It is what it is at this point.
Yep.
And I like, the fact that remains that I'm actually, we're doing things our way now,
Right.
100%, without having to worry about impacting his brand or just changing it. And then that's awesome.
Right.
And this Discord, have you been in the Discord server?
So
we got people coming in there.
I'm trying to follow this Discord thing, but I just, honestly, it's making me feel like old and stupid.
Discord is a pretty cool platform. It's just really busy. Like it's hard to follow. It's just nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I like
so many
it, though.
different angles to it.
It harkens back to the days of, and I might be showing my age here, harkens back to the days of the AOL chat rooms.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, kinda,
just
yeah.
a free-for-all.
Yeah.
And that's what
ASL.
I like is like our general chat, I've now said, is not moderated. 100% free speech. Like, try to be nice or civil, but if you can't, we're not modding it. And then we have some other rooms there too, and it's awesome because I definitely I'm not expecting any way to build up the same level of platform.
Right.
And I enjoyed it while it lasted. Definitely when, some of the best times that I had was writing on that platform. But at this point we have friends.
Yeah.
Lots of friends, and that's cool. And as long as we put out a show that we feel good at the end of every week, and we're great show and we have a good time, that's all I care about.
Absolutely. So that being said, if anybody else has questions,
we'll finish
that's
up.
what I like
let's
about
wrap it up. And
that's what I like about Discord too. Is that it we have a chance to kind of interact with everybody.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
behind the scenes kind of. Yeah. Agreed.
Yep. But
Hey,
all right, I mean,
we're up over 200 viewers right now.
Awesome.
Not
Hey,
bad
yeah,
for our first time
we
ever.
appreciate everybody, and I'm sure some of you are only watching, for the drama. That's that. But anybody that wants to continue supporting us, please hit the subscribe button right now because
Absolutely.
Yeah.
we want to get back up to what we were, and we greatly appreciate anybody that does. If you don't, that's fine.
And again, if you want to come and shit on me, that's cool. I'm not going to hold it against you at all.
Yeah.
You're absolutely entitled to.
I mean, people are into what they're into, I guess.
I shit on myself regularly.
But as far
too,
as the new
really.
channel, just to talk about that for a second, we got some good plans. We want to kind of broaden our content out a little bit. Just so we can appease to the auditing community, we can appease to the scamming community, the crime, the true crime, just anything like local news. We want to just kind of broaden our content so we can broaden our audience.
And let other people come in too, because I think that was one of when we looked at long term, what our vision was. It was really to start to offer a lot of diverse viewpoints and a lot of different voices and a lot of different content, so that everybody at some point, in my mind, that wants to can feel enabled to have a little bit of a platform and have a voice. Because I've been quoted in other, when I've talked to other people on their YouTube channels, everybody has a voice and it matters just as much unilaterally.
Yeah, and I think my goal I have in my head is yes, of course we'll have this show every Sunday, but maybe on a Monday night, one of us releases a different type of video that appeals to a different audience. So a show on Monday or Tuesday might not be your show that you watch on Sunday, but it's gonna appeal to a broader. That's what I would like to see.
Hopefully.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
At least. That's the plan. So, any more questions though? Anybody else? I saw some questions about Super Chat.
Yeah, we're not doing it right now.
Okay.
We're not even, this channel isn't even monetized.
Complete honesty, we can't have a super chat until we have 1,000 subscribers.
No, we're not monetized. Period.
And
right now.
4,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
So we can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not a huge fan of the super chats anyway. It's nice. I appreciate it when people do it, and that's cool. But I really don't want to be hey guys, keep hitting that super chat.
For people that don't know what a VPN is, it's a thing that people can use that bounces their IP address, basically out of different countries and stuff, just so that it just makes it harder for people to be located.
Right.
And
and a lot of people use those. Well, not a lot.
I don't even really want to. There's some other concerns I had about that whole analytics thing, but it would all be speculative, so I'm not gonna.
Well, speaking of analytics, I might as well get this over with now.
Oh, we're gonna set the record straight.
Are we moving on?
Yeah, we're moving on.
We're moving on.
All right.
Wait. I'm sorry. There was just one question in the chat that kept being answered.
Oh, sorry.
Do you want to answer?
No, what is it? I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
What was the crux of what set this whole thing in motion anyways, us splitting or
that's fine. It's fine. I can address that. Yeah. So essentially what had happened was we were approached by Garage Doors Plus a couple different times because he and I are friendly. We've been friendly. We're going to stay friendly. But he had said, hey, I'd like to sponsor your show. And, the first time we were like, nah, it's okay, man. Because, we weren't really that interested in getting right off the bat with sponsors. We didn't know what the show was going to look like, who we were going to bring in, whether it was going to be worth anything or sustainable to keep doing every week. You know what I mean? Obviously now we're locked into doing every week, but he had approached us, and finally, like the third time that he approached us, we had moved into the studio. Things were going okay with, we were consistently pulling in a decent audience. And I said, like, yeah, that's fine. I was under the assumption that he had discussed this with Aiden, and I was under the assumption that he was just going to continue to do both. So, I mean, I set a price that I thought was fair. Obviously, I think it's been thrown out there. It was $300, which covers the rent here. And from that, we would give, Aiden his cut or whatever. So, I ended up taking payment directly the first time. The reason being was not shady, but we were told, and I know that, again, in Discord, I've shared the screenshots. He told us, raise the money for this show any way you want. Go Patreon this, get advertisers, however you can do it, sell your own merchandise. So anything that we had done really, with the exception of the YouTube revenue, it was, self-generated and we were collecting it all. So I input it on my spreadsheet. He was still advertising Garage Doors Plus. We were, and for about 3 weeks, and no, there was nothing. So should I have called him and said, hey, this is what I'm doing, where there was a pre-existing relationship? 100%. Yes, I should have in hindsight. I just didn't,
Right.
for whatever reason, whether it was laziness or just an oversight,
Right.
I just didn't, because I'm not calling him every time I get a new patron either. But I didn't, and he finally one day had contacted me and said, like, hey, this is a problem. So I was, a little snippy about it, and what's new now? And, finally we resolved it, and he said all payments go through me from here on out. And I said, yeah, that's fine. There was some static, but we were able to resolve it. Then, maybe a week or two later, he brings it up again, and I just had enough, because at that point, what am I supposed to? I cannot go back in time and not accept that payment. We've already resolved it. I offered to drop Garage Doors Plus. He told me no, it's fine. I said that the money would go through him. Like, to me, it was resolved, and that's it. And the disrespectful tone that he took with me through the whole thing, I just said, you know what, please take me off all your accounts. I was worried this was going to become a recurrent issue with the money thing, because we'd had other issues where he just didn't feel like we were monetizing the show enough. And I understand, this is his income to him. But with us, I just wanted to do things more slowly. I didn't feel comfortable aggressively monetizing a product that I wasn't 100% was worth being monetized, to be completely honest. You know what I mean? And I wanted to focus more on improving the quality of it before I worried about any income that was coming in on it. So there was just a disconnect there. And again, we have not stolen any money from him. Very small dollar amounts. We're not generating a lot of money off this to begin with. They were always accounted for. We always settled up. I think, honestly, we left on terms where, he owes me, $30 or something like that, which I'm not going, I don't care. I don't want it to, but I'm just saying, that is, that was not, the motivation here. We've gone out of pocket for this studio. I know somebody was like, well, I bet all that money financed their fancy studio. No, Mitch has put in
probably the most amount of money out of
yeah,
everybody.
we're not gonna say that his wife might be
don't,
watching. No,
don't dime it out.
Right, but
willingly too. I'm not.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to do this, and I put in money too, and I'm not. It's not like a complaint or anything, but it's just that, practically speaking, too, this became sort of self-sufficient, separate on its own. We were essentially expected to produce the show, monetize the show, advertise the show. Everything we were, expected to do ourselves until the crux of this, the argument, when the monetization now, supposed to go through him, but for all intents and purposes, it just naturally starts to separate, because this becomes my thing, and the accusation that I was somehow building a brand based on, was no. I also shared these screenshots. I'm so I do feel bad. I should not have just spilled my guts in Discord, but it's not the same thing as writing a blog either.
So I did see another question in the comments too. Somebody wants to know if you're going to continue to write blogs.
Right now, honestly, no. I don't want to create direct competition at this juncture, no. I just don't think that would be fair. Not that that's the other thing, is being treated like we're going to be some sort of serious competition. We're not.
No, we're different.
We're not.
I don't think we don't see it like that at all.
No, but honestly, he's been around for years. He has a really strong following.
Yeah.
This isn't we are not the same in that respect. Right. You know what I mean? We do not have the same following. We are not competition.
Right.
Yeah. With that being said, I do think that at some point you should go back to blogging, because you're an awesome writer,
and I like
really
it.
are.
And
and I would be ashamed for you not to do that anymore.
I have my eye on a couple people too that I'm like, they would be good at it. And that would originally, I think it was producer Eddie had said we should have a blog page, and I was like, I don't know. I just think that where it's still raw and people are upset and stuff like that, I don't want to do anything that's going to cause more friction.
Right.
Yeah, and know, just getting back to the GDP thing real quick, just to be fair, I think Unc had a legitimate concern in just him advertising with both us and him, and would eventually, he want to jump ship and come to us. I will give Unc credit, or whatever. I'll agree with him that it was a legitimate concern, but it's something that we had all discussed and weren't going to allow to happen. With all due respect to GDP, we knew that would be poaching, and we would never have allowed that to happen.
He never would have done
that. Right, and I don't think he would have either. I just think, honestly, all of this could have been avoided. I think Aiden jumped the gun a little bit. I think he was upset, thinking that we were trying to hide money from him, which, for that specific thing would have amounted to $75 a month.
Which was just never done. We
I understand that. I just think, and that's the saddest part about what's occurred over the last 72 hours or so, is that all of it was a misunderstanding over essentially a very small amount of money.
I think honestly, if we're being that might have been the crux of it.
Well, that was
really,
the launching point.
It was loaded beyond that.
No,
okay,
for sure. For sure.
And that really it's hard because these guys are kind of speaking up. They can't even speak. The issue was directly between me and him, and I really wish it could have stayed that way because there is nothing that I hate more than hearing. Garage Doors Plus, my friend Chris is getting harassed over this, or that, people are getting, threatened or upset, or, feeling like they have to take factions or anything like that. I never wanted that to happen.
Right. And I think we should make that clear going forward, too. Leave Garage Door Plus alone.
Leave everybody alone.
Turtle Boy alone. Nobody has to choose between us and them. You can still enjoy Turtle Boy's content. You can still enjoy what we do. You can enjoy neither. You can enjoy either. Yeah. Do what you're going to do. We're not asking you to pick sides. I don't think Unc is asking anybody to pick sides. Just,
let's not even speak for him.
Well,
sorry. I can't. No, and I'm not going to call him Unc either. He's not my fucking uncle, just to be fair. Not my uncle.
Sorry. Yeah. But the point is, we're not asking anybody to choose sides, and nobody should feel like they have to, nor should anybody feel like they have to go to bat for us. We're perfectly capable of defending ourselves if need be.
And I didn't want to have to get to that point. Oh, hold on, I see another one. Erica says, do you think there's any chance of reconciliation? Personally, I don't like feud. I like, dramatic, YouTube feuds, but I don't like actual personal feuds. But professionally at this point, no. I just think that, if we were to continue to try to work together in any capacity, it would be a problem. I just think that at some point I have my idea of how I would like to do things, and he's established in his, and they were not going to meet. And that's okay. And I do appreciate that, he was the one who came to me in the first place and gave me the opportunity to really stretch my legs and write. And he gave me a platform to do it. I will always appreciate that, because that writing was something that I had wanted to do with varied amounts of success since I was a kid, you know what I mean? Right. And I had a lot of fun with it. I really did. And I met a lot of awesome people. I've made really good friends. Right. And I will always appreciate that. So, and I when addressing this, because I was angry, I didn't say that, and I should have from the jump. So I apologize. I just, again, I wasn't expecting it to get aired in public, so I wasn't prepared to deal with it in public, and that was definitely not the best side of me. Definitely, probably not the worst either, to be fair, but definitely not the best. So, any last questions? Because I want to move on.
Yeah, no, let's keep this train rolling.
Yeah.
All right. So, last show we talked about Abrams buying subs, buying subscribers, and so I used the website Social Blade, and apparently Social Blade is not the most legitimate website around.
Okay.
So I talked to Abrams, and so he put out on his live stream that we were going to correct ourselves, which we are.
Yeah, we have to.
Because
Don't
that's
love
what
it
is.
We have to.
Trust me, this kills me right now. But he was right about that. He did show me his analytics, and they do not reflect what Social Blade shows.
So what's going on, Mitch?
So I was wrong. But I do want to stress. Now, he went on his live stream saying that it's been one of our biggest things about him has been that he buys subs.
What? No.
Sorry,
I'm gonna have
we
to
said that
there.
one time last week about you buying subs. We've talked about Auditing America buying subs in the past, but not you. Let's not forget about the lie after lie after lie after lie that we have again and again and again proved that he has told. Okay, so don't get it twisted. We are wrong about this, but that does in no way, shape, or form affect our credibility about what we have said about him in the past.
Right.
No.
Because that is how he is trying to play it off to his subscribers.
Yeah, no, that was how, we misunderstood some data, or there was an issue with Social Blade, or we overestimated their the reliability on Social Blade, but that in no way does that mean that, like, that is a small mistake that we're willing to correct right now.
So Josh Abrams, that's why we stopped you today.
Right.
I mean, let's not forget about him lying about his little fight he had in jail with Billy Tibbetts.
Yeah.
You know, just blatantly lying to people about what that piece of paper said. Let's not, forget about the whole Danielle donation thing, like the whole PayPal thing. Let's not. I mean, help me out here. What else was there? There's so many things.
No, I don't even. I'm sorry. I'm also watching comments too. I'm trying to pay attention to them today. It sounds like I missed them a lot of the time, but no. I mean, there were just too many to count, and this is the first correction that we've ever made on the subject.
And that's fine. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like, I'll say I'm wrong. Like, but it's funny because this is the one thing. Like, I've reached out to Josh a couple times in the past with no answer, right? And now all of a sudden he gets this one thing that we're wrong about. Okay, we're wrong. Yeah, okay, but he was so adamant. You need to right this situation. Like, Josh. So this is my question to you: when are you gonna right what you've done wrong?
Right.
When are you gonna do that? Because you don't do that to your subscribers.
Right.
I've actually only had
owe it to them.
I've only had one interaction with Josh where I've spoken to him back and forth, and that was on I believe one of the YouTube videos. So that's completely public for everybody to see. But I mean, my feelings certainly stay exactly the same.
Someone just asked a question.
And he's still talking about this video evidence, but we haven't seen
it.
No,
it doesn't exist. He has not sent us shit.
He says he's waiting because his attorney said that he couldn't, but we'll see.
I remember he said he was going to go live at 9:00, and he had these videos.
Yeah, where was that big
announcement? And then everything else happened, and he suddenly.
That in and of itself makes me wonder, and I don't want to throw the accusation out there, but the fact that we had so many views from so many weird places, I mean, would it totally shock you if he bought views for our show and then his big reveal was going to be to discredit us?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, I mean, I don't want to sling accusations, but
no. It's just a theory. I mean, I personally don't think he's that smart, but I'm just saying it's at least possible.
A little bit of too much credit there.
Giving you a lot of credit.
And that's the other thing. And I would say, the bigger recent thing that we've talked about with him, I mean, that was just something that I saw and thought was interesting. Mm-hmm. I don't even know, and there's been a couple people that reached out to me and said, I didn't even really take what you were saying as fact. It was more of you just kind of putting it out there. That's what it looked like.
Right.
I mean, and I would say the bigger thing recently was that, he lied about how he got out of jail. Like, he didn't get acquitted by a jury.
Right.
Like, the buying subs thing at the end of the day, really, I could give two shits about personally. That's not the big issue here with him. That's just something, to add fuel to the fire. That's all that was.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Someone saying Bucket Boy got shot?
Is that a real thing?
No. I don't believe that.
A lot of people are saying it in the comments. I'm looking for clarification.
Got shot on Mass Ave? What the frick was he doing on Mass Ave? Well, if that's the case, get better soon, Bucket Boy. I hope he didn't get shot in the mouth, because he does not have.
Can't afford to lose any more teeth.
No.
But anyway,
all right,
so that kind of leads me into this next little segment I put together. Because it was from an Accountability for All live stream. However, it isn't really Josh that we're looking at right here. Now let's go back a couple shows ago when we talked about Granite State live streams.
Yep.
People were giving a shit, saying that we don't go at her enough. And what did we say? We said that if there was something interesting enough, we will absolutely let you guys know. But until then, well, guess what?
Something interesting happened?
I found something pretty interesting.
We're all going to become misogynists.
Let me say, this is purely allegations.
Speculation.
Speculation, sorry. I don't know if this is true or not, but it's pretty funny. I'm going to let you guys watch the video, and then we can talk about it for a minute after.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I've some pretty. It's gonna be interesting. Just watch the video.
Let's see what we got.
He's really.
She actually told me all the auditors she's had sex with, so I could give you a list of them.
That'd be great. Please do.
Okay, and I can guarantee you, I can't confirm this one, but she's been auditing with Mass Accountability, so we know she's banging him.
Yeah, do you know, by the way, before you continue, that all the showers in the United States of America have taken out a restraining order against Mass Accountability. That's why he doesn't shower. It's not because he's a dirty fucking hermit.
I honestly don't know anything about him at all. I've seen one or two of his videos. I've looked at his channel.
He's heinous.
I know that she audits with him all the time now, so I'm sure they're banging. But the ones that she confirmed to me were Not Now, Maybe Later. Ben, Black Label, of course. Myself. Who's that other guy? Joe Orga. Joe Orga.
Whoa, wait a second. You're telling me right now that Jamie from Granite State has told you that she banged Orga?
100% on everything that is everything I love, yes.
This is crazy. Why have we not teamed up to do a show earlier? They say I'm great at harassing the homeless too. We could be killing it right now. What other auditors do we have? I'm hoping there's a name you're about to drop, and I just hope you say it.
Let me see. Okay, so there's Not Now, Maybe Later. There's myself. That's two. There's Ben, Black Label. There's Breaking the Flaw. I don't even know his name. Joe Orga, whatever his name is. So that's four. There's Mass Accountability, of course. Let's see. There's so many. God, I'm trying to think and not forget.
What about what about Anselmo from Auditing America?
She never admitted that one to me, and I don't know why she would admit all the other ones and lie about that one, but I know about at least those five.
So how did that conversation...
I'm sorry. Fast. The First Amendment Strike Team. She fucked him.
She's a little whore.
So First Amendment Strike Team, she fucked him while she was talking to me before I even met her when we were texting. She fucked him when I already had my plane ticket booked. She fucked him while we were texting.
Wait, so she was getting fucked while she was texting you?
No, I'm meaning while I already had the trip planned. We were texting.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say she's a multitasker. She's banging her head and her backside.
I already had the trip planned to go down there, and she had slept with him. So we got Fast, we got Breaking the Flaw, we got Black Label, we got myself, we've got God. See, I'm losing. There's so many.
Someone wants to know if Bucket Boy's on that list.
A lot of people claim that she had sex with SJVT. I don't believe that to be true. And News Now California, I don't think those are true. She never admitted to me about those. But those six are Mass Accountability is probably, I would bet.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't know how she can do that without a gas mask.
Right. I mean, he looks disgusting.
He does look disgusting. It seems like. So how does that conversation go where you're like, hey, babe, what other auditors have you fucked? Like, how does that go?
Well, because it kept coming up, people kept saying about her, being a whore, and I'm like, look, I'm not a jealous person. I don't care. And then one day, we were high, when I say high, we were smoking pot. She loves her pot. And, we just talked about it one day. So there's at least six auditors that
so,
5 confirmed.
We have 5 confirmed kills.
And Mass Accountability is most likely the 6th confirmed one, but I can't confirm that one because I didn't hear it from the whale's mouth. I mean her mouth. So,
So 6 auditors. That's crazy to me.
All right. The first thing I want to say, my first reaction to that video is looking at the pictures of all the different auditors. No wonder why they're an angry group of motherfuckers.
Yeah, for real.
I'm upset. No, No, can I just say, like,
Yeah.
that was a dick move. Who the fuck cares? And honestly, her list of just auditors is probably longer than Joe Orga's lifetime list of females at all.
So the main reason I played this was because of the Orga thing. That's crazy. Like, who would have known? You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's not forget, Nomad's a fucking drooling heroin
yes,
addict.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Ugh.
In the process of doing this, I also saw a video of Nomad literally overdosing on his live
With
stream.
Patty?
On his live
I don't know.
stream?
His parent. I don't know.
No, it's not the one
was-
with Patty where he puts the fucking hat on him and shit.
No, so he was literally nodding out, sitting at his computer desk at his house, and I don't know if it's his parents or what, but they're like waking him up and like robbing him, it's like.
No, that was Patty.
Trust me, I'm
with
not.
no shirt on, right?
Yeah, and
Patty.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that this is fact. Like, I just thought it was hilarious the fact that Joe Orga was brought into this mix with that. That's funny.
If Joe Orga really had sex,
good for him.
good for him.
Good for him.
You got to try everything once,
And then,
right, Joe?
Yeah, and then shout out to AZ and Toast for helping me come up with the name Fraudahor.
Oh yeah, no, AZ and Toast helped too.
Yeah.
I love Toast. I'm glad to see Toast back around. Toast is my favorite. She's my love.
She's the peanut butter to my jelly.
She's also moist for Mitch, right?
I mean,
Everybody
a lot of
is.
ladies
Everybody.
are.
You're becoming a sex symbol. How'd that even happen?
I don't know. It just comes about.
Excuse me for a minute.
He's disgusted. ladies, you've upset Justin.
I couldn't find the video that I found of Nomad nodding out. It had like I guess copyrighted song with it and stuff, and I wasn't sure. And it was actually only like an hour or so before the show. So
It's
we really
actually
have
cool
time.
as long as. Oh, you saw Teresa R's, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Could we get that up on? Could we do a screen share with her YouTube, or is that like too technical for midstream when I just thought of it?
The frauditor.
No.
What is it? The Who's Your Daddy one?
And I can send you the
No,
link right now.
it's the one from Teresa R's channel.
Okay.
That's a good channel to subscribe to, guys. Teresa R. Did you see the
Baby Mama
the
song.
Baby Mama song
Yeah.
with Patty? I was dead. It was amazing.
I'm sorry. What are you guys talking about?
Teresa,
I'm
you gotta get
I'm
on
scarred for
Discord.
life right now. I can't.
Oh, thinking about Joe Orga or Mitch?
I mean,
Both.
yeah.
I mean, it's
No,
definitely
not Mitch.
the
It's
worst.
definitely not Mitch.
It's definitely not the worst.
I'm
thing
moist
we're
for
gonna-
Mitch, so-
we're
You
gonna
are
talk
too?
about
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
Everybody's
Oh, yeah.
moist for Mitch. God. No, that's not even the worst of it. No.
Nope.
No, so we're gonna do a vocabulary lesson.
A vocabulary. Okay.
Every week now.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Should we do that now?
Yeah. What's our word?
Yeah. So So as far as Bucket Boy getting shot, I think the only thing that's getting shot is water through his front tooth. I mean, that's about it. I don't find anything about that.
Okay.
So that's bullshit.
So
But
the
so
word
next.
of the week
Yep.
is Coomer.
Coomer.
This is a Coomer. That's a Coomer. Okay?
Coomer.
Yes. So, do we have the definition of Coomer?
I mean, I think I could probably guess. Do I get to guess before
No? Okay. Yeah, you can guess. What is it?
I mean, by the looks of this guy's one giant arm and one not so giant arm, it has something to do with masturbation.
Yes. So, we know what a boomer is, right?
Okay.
This is a Coomer. A Coomer is a man usually between the ages of 18 to 24, although you could be any age, like 30 to 39. And he is a chronic masturbator. He is addicted to pornography, and he just spends all day fapping. So we do have a short video that illustrates what a Coomer is. I think you're going to love this one.
Oh God, I'm gonna coom. Oh God, I'm cooming.
Oh no.
That's what a Coomer is. That's what a Coomer
Well,
is.
that was interesting.
That's the word of the day is Coomer. And as we would have it, we do have a song that we would like to donate to, or not donate,
Donate.
donate, no. I lost the word.
We would like to dedicate to.
Thank you. It was close. Dedicate to all the Coomers of the world.
We're not trying to mince hairs here.
I know. Listen, I need more vocabulary lessons. I am clearly behind.
I used to use my brain before. My prefrontal cortex been thrown out the door. 'Cause every day I need to keep cool, man. The first, the second, the third, the fifth, I'm falling apart, no stopping this. I just can't control it. I'm a cool man. I'm a cool man. I'm a cool man. I'm a cool man. I'm a I used to be a happy boy.
Can't even watch the whole thing.
No.
That's the music. I play that on my. Oops. Sorry, everybody. Yeah. Totally. Sorry.
That was an amateur move.
Shit.
That was beautiful.
Clouds on
Completely
clouds,
forgot.
bro.
Yeah.
I will say from the neck up, he does kind of look like Josh Abrams. I mean.
Who? Mitch?
No, the Coomer that was.
Oh, I was like,
Christ.
what?
on the screen.
Oh yeah, no. And the word of the week was curated by. So one of the things that we're doing now is we do have divisions in the show. For the content curation, our new official content consultant did get us that word. I think in the comments something about 4chan. That's probably where he got it from. I didn't know. I learned something new.
Isn't that what everybody does? Steal stuff from 4chan? I mean,
Is that really what everybody does?
I mean, I don't know.
Anyway.
I didn't know we weren't allowed to play 4chan stuff, apparently. I didn't even know,
Oh
I
my
didn't know
God.
it was from that, but apparently it is, and it's a big deal.
Hold on.
All the Anons are out there like, no,
I'm
you
sorry.
keep that in there.
So Ralph just said, "Is Josh gay?" I'd like to address this myself as a gay man.
On behalf
Josh,
of the gay
on behalf
delegation.
of the gay community.
Wait, you're gay?
Some people may not know that yet, but Josh, on behalf of the gay community, we don't want you. Thank you. That's it. That's all I have to say.
On behalf of the heterosexual community, we will.
We also don't want you.
Well, we will begrudgingly accept you, but like. Oh my God! So yeah, that's cooming anyway.
Coomer. All right.
I learned
I'm
something
gonna
new
have to
and
try to
everybody
use
too.
that. So how can you use that in a sentence for me now?
Hey, look at that Coomer over there. He sure does wank off a lot, right? Like, is that how you would use it?
That was don't ever write a dictionary, sir.
Oh,
that guy clearly has one larger arm than the other. He must be a Coomer.
There you
No,
go. There you
more
go.
like, oh, Jimmy, no, he can't come out to the bar with us tonight. He's gonna be at home fapping it to Mia Khalifa because he's a fucking Coomer.
Oh, there we
Okay.
go. All right,
Wow,
that was
look
the
at
best one.
That was good.
And that's
All
why
That was good.
Bristol does the writing.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Oh God, that was interesting. That was something.
Yeah, so we also have a game we're going to play this week.
Ooh, I like
I'm
games.
calling it Ugly Mug. So what you want to do, and we'll give everybody a couple minutes, to go to your kitchen and get a coffee mug, okay? Get a coffee mug and fill it with an adult beverage
Go ahead, we'll give you a minute.
of your choice.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back and we're going to play Ugly Mug.
Okay, all right.
I'm excited
I
about
like
this.
that.
Yeah.
This already sounds fun. I'm excited.
Yeah,
So
no, it's going to be a good time.
I saw somebody ask. So producer Eddie will be back next week.
Oh, yeah, I know.
He just kind of his whole deal, and I got okay to say this because he just wanted to kind of stay out of everything. He's not a big guy for the drama on social media, so he just wanted to stay out. He'll be back next week. He's not gone.
Yeah. You were not just okay. You were actually instructed to say that. All right, so we're going to play Ugly Mug now.
Okay.
Right. So now that you have your coffee mug full of adult beverages, my kids made these, by the way. If you couldn't tell, they're cute, right?
That's some pretty good art.
This is pretty sweet.
Is that a hot air balloon?
I like that. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
I think
some
that
balloons,
was-
some
Okay.
butterflies.
I can't remember which one of my kids. I think that was like fourth grade. This is
nice.
This is a third grade butterfly, which is like a better butterfly, honestly, that I would do at 32. So there's that. But we're going to watch a video of some of my more preferred sovereign citizen freakouts. Now, do you know what a sovereign citizen is?
I do not know what a sovereign citizen is. Can you enlighten me on what a sovereign citizen is?
So, a sovereign citizen, I would say that if you are a First Amendment auditor that actually cares about what they're doing, all three of them, that you are the gateway to being a sovereign citizen.
Wait, do we know any that are like legit? Every single, I mean, and I'm being honest when I say this, every single auditor I've ever watched pisses me off because they're just these arrogant assholes that go into a place just to try to get a rise out of people. It's not so much that they're trying to bring awareness to the cause. They're just being dicks, and they're trying to stir up drama, and it's stupid.
Yeah, so, I mean, I can't think of any off the top of my head that I'm like, they really care about what they're doing, but I'm sure there's going to be a couple.
There's got to be at least 3 out there.
Yeah, at least 3. And they are probably going to become sovereign citizens someday. Sovereign citizens are people that have decided that they have some sort of sovereign right to be here. They are not U.S. citizens. Your laws do not apply to them.
Okay.
They often get into arguments with police officers and pull up black law from like 1903. Right. That does not apply anymore. And I mean, they have some amazing one-liners, like, you know, if they get caught driving without a driver's license.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, which happens all the time. They're not driving, they're traveling.
Right.
One of my new favorite ones is, like, they'll be like, I am not a person. And they'll be like, what? And be like, I am an individual. I am not a person. Because a lot of laws have, like, person in them, right? It's like, I am not a person. I am an individual. Or I'm a man. So, yeah, they're great. Okay. Sovereign citizens are Fruit Loops. So, today we're going to watch about 10 minutes of some sovereign citizen freakouts. And every time that you hear... I do not. What did we decide it was going to be? It wasn't going to be traveling. Shoot. What should we say? I had one and I lost it.
I did not submit to.
No, not submit.
Oh.
No, it was not submit. We got to think of something. I guess we'll do. I'm traveling. I'm not driving.
Do you want me to start playing it? Maybe it'll jog your memory.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing that they say, right? They're
not
driving.
No, I was just going to pick one now.
Down the road.
Yeah. So I mean, either that or.
Nobody owns me? Is that what it is?
Nope. What's the word for... I can't remember the word that they use a lot. Oh, well, we'll just do traveling.
The right to travel?
Yeah, we'll just do I'm traveling. So every time they say that they're traveling,
all right,
you take a drink.
Let's do this.
How you doing?
I'm good, officer. How are you?
Good. Need to see your license and insurance, please.
Can I get your name and badge number for the record, please?
Lieutenant Cochran with Powder Springs Police Department.
First name, Lieutenant?
Lieutenant Cochran.
What's your first name, Lieutenant?
It's irrelevant. I need to see your license and proof of insurance.
If your name is irrelevant, so is mine, officer.
Sir, I need to see your license and proof of insurance.
Are you conducting an investigation?
Yes, sir, I am. I have you for speeding, 72 and a 55.
So
I need to see your driver's license.
Is speeding a crime?
Yes, it is. I need to see your license and proof of insurance, sir.
Can you prove that I'm driving?
Sir, I need to see your license and proof of insurance.
Am I driving?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not. I'm traveling. I am going to continue to film. And it is not a crime for me to travel without a license.
And proof of insurance, sir.
What you may have.
I'm giving you a lawful order.
What you may have.
Obey it, or I'm going to
what you may have. What you may have is the opportunity to read. Whoa. This is assault. This is assault. You broke my windows. I do not consent. I do not consent. Oh, this is police brutality.
I'm fixing
Stop.
to face
This is police brutality.
I'm fixing
I haven't done anything.
I come in peace.
I understand.
I have not committed any crime.
I smell marijuana coming from this vehicle. Okay.
I will not step out of this vehicle. You have not committed a crime. You have never seen a crime. Terry v. Ohio.
I have reason to believe that crime is afoot because I can smell marijuana coming from this vehicle. You understand that?
Do you comprehend Article?
I have a lawful reason to get you out of the vehicle.
You do not.
Yes. Open up the vehicle.
No. I would like to see your supervisor. I want to see what kind of crime. Are you violating my space? Are you kidding me? Help! 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 Help!
He's really yelling help like someone's gonna.
I do not consent! Help! Help! I do not consent! I do not.
Oh my God! There's a kid in the back seat.
I do not consent! I do not consent.
Yes,
you have to have his consent.
Are you people not dependent? I am not a resident of the state of Indiana. I am not whatever you think I am. I am not a resident of the state of Indiana.
I'm going to search this vehicle.
We do not consent to any kind of search.
I didn't ask for your consent.
No.
I don't have to ask for your consent. No, you do not.
Is that what it was? I do not consent.
Marijuana. I don't smell any marijuana.
Good thing I didn't pick that one.
No, it doesn't. We don't smell any marijuana anywhere.
We don't smell it. It must be you.
Get out of the vehicle. Okay?
Our
I
friend
don't
Laura
consent
says
to
he wants
anything.
to
I don't know
speak
what
to
this
the
guy's
manager.
doing.
Yeah, he does.
You're gonna assault him?
Are you assaulting me? Are you assaulting me?
You're assaulting him. We deny consent.
Help!
Poor kid.
Help! Help! Help!
You know, that's almost the
Call
worst
the
part. They
police.
bring their kids along for this.
Call the
guys.
police.
No!
Did you just say call the police?
Call the police. He really just said call the
What
police.
crime have I committed?
We didn't
What
commit
crime
any
did you see me
crime.
commit?
Give us the ticket
Terry
to the
the
scene.
Ohio.
vehicle. You're gonna get tased if you don't step out.
Do it. Do it. Do
Tase him.
it. Do
Tase
it.
him.
What crime have I committed? What crime have I committed? What crime have I committed? What crime have I committed?
Do it.
In the face.
I'm drinking just for that.
Yeah, that's bonus.
You're trying to attack my nuts. And not proper use of that device.
You attacked my nuts.
You've been trained. Improper use of a taser.
Seemed pretty.
Improper use of a taser.
Look proper to me.
I'm not gonna do anything.
I would say trying to use a taser to cook would be improper use of a taser.
Just get your child out. Just go ahead and get in your car.
Call the lawyer right now.
This
Right
poor
now.
child.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the
It
children
makes it a
involved.
lot less funny.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
You're too old for this. How you doing? How's it going?
Sound guys like
Hold on, let me get up
there.
there first. I'll talk to you.
Oh, look at him. He's
United
happy.
States citizen, sir? Yes. I'm gonna opt out.
Oh,
Well, the
boy.
thing is, before we can proceed with the immigration inspection, if you are, that's fine. I don't really care if you're German or whatever, but are you legally in the United States?
I'm not answering questions.
Okay, then we have to go ahead and take you in. I know you're recording. We'll take you in, identify you, and then you can proceed.
So you're detaining me?
Yes, sir.
That under what probable cause?
On the probable cause, that 18 U.S.C. 111.
Code 18111 is about impeding me or injuring a federal officer. I've not done that.
Well, the thing is, sir, now that you're actually taking me away from my job.
That's because you're choosing to keep me here.
Yes, I am.
That's
you know
your
why?
choice. That's your choice.
You know why?
Yes.
Because I asked you a simple question. Are you a United States citizen?
But prior to prior to our encounter,
Here we go.
there was no probable cause to even stop me.
Tase him.
You know very well this is a immigration inspection.
Yes.
As a trucker, interstate trucker,
Yes.
you're aware that at southern borders, California, Arizona, we have checkpoints.
Yes.
Right? And you know that they're going to ask you questions.
Oh my God, he does.
You're
So
asking
you
everyone
know,
questions.
yes, every single one.
Any code that you follow is subordinate to the U.S. Constitution.
Oh God.
Okay, so my Fourth Amendment is unalienable.
What is the Fourth Amendment, if you can tell me?
It regards search and seizure.
Oop.
And
I'm not seizing you, or actually,
you just said you were detaining me.
Yes, I'm detaining. That's not a seizure. Do you know what a seizure means?
You're seizing.
You know what a seizure means?
He's like, you're seizing my time.
Yes, taking away that you're no longer.
But the search part.
The search part is not a search. I'm just asking you a simple
Why
question.
am I being detained?
Because we're asking a question.
You
Are
don't
you a
have
United States
probable
citizen?
cause. I don't have to answer that.
What are you guys doing?
Sir,
Yeah.
did you hear what he just said?
I heard he's trying to order me to do something, but I'm not
Right,
listening.
You have no registration. You have to
It's called civil disobedience. Have you ever heard of it? You don't answer
Oh,
my
boy.
question. Have you ever
Tase
heard
him.
of it? You don't listen. Have you answered my question? Have you heard of civil disobedience?
Okay.
All right. Have a nice day.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I don't really.
Oh. How does he really think this is gonna go? That's how it's gonna go.
18 U.S.C. 111, assaulting, resisting, or impeding certain officers or employees, which is me. Forcibly, agents, assaults, resists, opposes, impedes, intimidates, or interferes with any person designed.
See, this guy's entertaining it. I'll give him credit for being that patient.
While engaged
He's
in
reading
or
the Fourth
account for
Amendment, this
performance
guy,
of his official
Yeah.
duties.
Yep.
Motorists should not be permitted to proceed until agents are satisfied with the inspection procedures. Okay?
He doesn't even know what to say.
If the motorist refuses to exit the vehicle, agents will use the amount of force necessary to effect the arrest and enforce compliance to the lawful order, including removing the driver from the vehicle. The vehicle should be searched, incident to arrest, and moved to secondary inspection to allow resumptions.
Mic drops.
I'm asking you this last time. Cooperate or you be extracted
I
out of
am
the vehicle.
cooperating.
Oh, I
All
didn't
right,
mean to do that.
So I'm asking you.
I am cooperating.
Okay, are you going to step out of the vehicle and talk to me, or are we going to have to extract you out of this vehicle? This is all being recorded from both phones. Your phone and my phone.
I don't want to be extracted from my vehicle.
Okay, are you going to go ahead Are
I
you gonna go
don't
and
want to
cooperate,
be
sir?
extracted from my vehicle.
Pick one. No, I need you to talk to me.
Do we get in my car?
Yes or no?
That makes no difference to me traveling down the road. I just want to go
he's
down the
traveling
road.
down the road.
Well, after I'm complete with my immigration inspection, do you understand?
I don't
I'm
like
out.
these intimidations.
It's
I haven't
intimidation. It's the
yes,
law.
it is. It's not the
I'll
law.
count you 3, and I will break this glass.
Don't break the glass, man.
Do it.
1, open the door.
Shit.
I
He
haven't
says
done anything
shit. He
wrong.
knows what's
Open the
coming.
door. Open the door.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Open the door.
I'm not breaking any laws.
And here we go.
Yep.
Here we go. Do it.
I don't want to break the glass.
Don't do it, man. It's not even my truck.
I know. Well, then open the door.
Man, this is absurd. I didn't believe you would do this.
That cop is.
This cop is being extremely patient.
Stand back.
No.
Here we go.
Yep. Oh.
Jesus.
Dumb motherfucker.
I like his casual, like, ah.
He got some good velocity on that glass too.
Why? Like, why wouldn't he come out?
Get your seatbelt now. Get out. Get out. You're in the arrest. Get out, sir.
Oh my God.
Can you take your
Ripped
glasses
his
off
ass
for me,
right out.
please?
Oh, here we go.
Will
I
you
don't
take
feel
your
safe with your glasses on, and I would like to see your eyes.
They're unsafe looking sunglasses. Yep.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
Will you take your glasses off, please?
That's not
I'd like to
an
gaze
issue.
into your eyes.
Okay.
You have no right to ask me that.
You have no right.
Where are you coming from?
I'm just checking on you.
Can you please take your glasses off so I feel a little safer?
Now the
Oh my
sun's in
God.
eyes.
Okay, well then I will be leaving now.
Okay.
Thank
Don't
you
do it.
for your help, officer.
I've seen you sitting here, so.
Okay. I don't feel safe with your glasses on. I don't feel safe with your glasses on.
Are you all right? I saw you. I passed by you here earlier.
Mitch, I don't feel safe with your
Yeah,
pants on.
I'm not okay.
Okay. What's going on there?
I already told the other officer.
What other? Oh, the other. You talked to someone else?
Yeah, the guy that wasn't wearing glasses.
Okay.
I don't talk to cops that wear
He
glasses.
stopped by earlier.
He was. Okay,
Why is
I'm not
Trump
talking to
saying
you because you obviously don't have a clue what the hell is going on.
Okay. So are you leaving now or what?
Why does it matter what I'm doing, officer?
Well. See that sign right there?
What, the sign that says State Fish and Game Refuge?
No. The other one that says no parking, fire lane.
Is there a fire going on here?
It doesn't matter.
That was beautiful.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm drinking
Thanks
for
the
that.
camera.
Are we really?
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Yeah, cheers.
So why don't you leave then?
Okay, I'm gonna leave right now. Yeah, I see it.
Yes.
I'll leave right now. Thank you.
That's great.
Thank you so
Oh
much for
my
your help,
God.
officer. Have a good day.
Dumb bitch.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I love them so much. Sovereign citizens are great.
I'm in shock right now.
I didn't pick. I should have said I do not consent. That's what I was like.
Yeah, I do not consent.
I don't know why I drew a blank on that one, but we're gonna take some calls though. On that note,
Yeah, let's do that.
that was good.
Let's do that.
I could watch those videos all day.
You guys want to call in? 508-405 crew.
We got one on the line right now.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Waiting patiently.
No, it's my job to
Yeah, you're not being a very good call hoster.
All right, here we go. Is it gonna work like this?
All right, you're live.
Oh, you just gotta turn your volume down.
Hello?
Hello?
Clancy.
Clint?
You gotta turn your volume down.
No, you hold on.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
You did it wrong. You put me back in.
Oh.
All right, now you gotta do the gray one.
Oh, the gray one. That one. That's the one.
Oh.
The one that says Clancy.
Oh, that was my fault.
Yeah.
All right, Clancy, now you're live.
Sorry, Clancy, I'm retarded.
Yeah, pushing buttons ain't so easy, is it,
You
bitch?
put my line in.
Yeah, listen, I don't have the skill set for that. Who elected me to that
All
position?
right,
Clancy,
you
what's
there?
up?
Hey, can you guys figure this out yet? Push the gray button.
Yeah.
Thanks, Clancy. How are you?
How we doing?
Good. Hey, why do sovereign citizens always scream like Joe Orga?
Ooh.
Is there a punchline or is that a real question?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know.
You have to find the video of the sovereign citizen. He's in the car with his wife and his baby, and he actually gets pulled over right in front of his house. He's on the way home, and it's a black couple, and not just for sake of description. And the wife is going, "Oh, great! There's my sovereign citizen husband getting pulled over right in front of the house." And the video ends with the wife on the porch. You know, she says, "Officer, I got to feed my baby." And he's like, "Okay, fine." And she's on the porch saying, "There's my sovereign citizen husband. There's my car getting towed away. I got nowhere to get my baby her food, get her to the doctors." I mean, she's just literally fed up with the shit, you know. But it's her tone of voice and her attitude are so freaking funny. It's like this guy's gonna get nothing when he gets home that night, you know.
Oh man,
God.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to see it.
Send it to me. Send it to me.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, how are you? I just thought I'd call in and
We're doing
great. Guys, what's going on? We're here. Yeah.
Hope you're enjoying the show so far.
Yeah, I've got my earbuds in because everything, you know, it's like TV's on, the iPad's on, the iPhone's on, so I was listening. So far, so good. But, you know, I just wanted to give my advice from the old lady, and that is, who are you now? Are you still Bristol, or is that your slave name?
That is true. Thank you for bringing that up. Yes, no, that's true. My name is Kate, or Kunta Kate, whatever you want to say.
Okay.
But no, I am. I'm gonna. You know, we are still live streaming out of Bristol County, Massachusetts. But I'm gonna go back to.
That's right.
You can just call me Kate. You know, because we're friends here. That's what we are. So
I want to remind you, Kate. This is my motherly advice here. That you are a person of myriad talents. So please don't get stuck in the let's talk about frauditors every single week.
Yes.
Right.
You know, I know you said you want to stay away from blogging because other people do that, but you have such an intense talent for writing. And this is coming from someone who's in the middle of writing a book, if she can get out of this writer's block.
Clancy, thank you so much for calling this. I appreciate you saying all this because she certainly shortchanges herself, and it's reassuring to know that I'm not the only one that feels the same way that you are addressing her
you know,
right now.
Yeah, Kate, have some confidence in yourself. Let the rest of us run you down.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm getting a little verklempt because I have no kids of my own. But if I did, I want it to be just like Kate.
Oh, thank you.
You're a
Thank
sweetheart.
you so much for calling in. We love you.
You know, someday I'll send you my book in progress, and it's not anything that a lot of people will get because it's kind of an interesting story. I won't bore you with the details, but it's about a huge event in my life that is kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's I actually found my family at the age of 60-something years old, and I took a trip to Europe to meet them. So it's about I call it going home. So I'll send it to you when done, and you can tell me what you think.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd love to do that. I love that.
And I will tell you, in Europe is the only day in my life that my gaydar didn't work.
Thanks for calling in, Clancy.
Thanks, Clancy.
Young man, on a tour, and he's telling me about his art collection in New York, and I'm like, oh, I know someone I can fix you up with, and he's like, I'm not gay. I'm like,
oh no.
Yeah.
Well, Clancy, thank you so much for calling in.
All right, thank you. Bye. All right.
Have fun, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut that
Oh,
out.
what a sweetheart.
Sorry.
What a sweetheart.
That was a mistake. Sorry. Okay. Oh my god. All right. So who we got?
What
here?
was what was that? Was that a pig?
That's the orga scream.
That's the orga scream?
Yep.
Yeah.
He sounded like
I just felt
when
I
you're
don't know
calling
why.
in a pig.
Hi, Annie. What? What happened there?
Annie, did you just put Annie on the line?
I just put Annie on the line.
Yeah, Annie's on the line.
Hi, Annie.
And I think you hung up on someone else.
Oh.
Jeez,
Guys, why would you do this? Hi,
Hello,
Annie.
Annie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, my darling?
We're doing great. How you doing?
Peter, call
Good.
back.
Hey, I'm so happy. What's that, honey?
Sorry.
I was telling someone that Kate hung up on the call back.
Oh, okay.
How are you doing, my darling?
As long as it wasn't me. I'll tase you.
All right, what you got for us?
No, just wanted to say congratulations, and I'm so happy for all of you. And always taking the high road is always so much easier. And you have a lot of talent in that room.
Oh my gosh, we do.
And I don't think you'll have to worry about not getting a tremendous following going on.
Thank you.
And as far as those videos, back in my day, like when Lincoln was president, We used to call them cappers. When
Cappers.
they, when they would be masturbating, and just right before then they cap it. They cap it with the thumb. Swear to God. And that, if what Nomad is saying about Miss Granite State, whatever, is true, that girl needs a Clorox douche.
Yeah.
Oh, I like your word so much better.
That is a good word.
I totally just pictured somebody just putting their thumb on it.
I love how much emphasis she put on that. Though she was like masturbating.
Yeah. I like that she just said she needs a Clorox douche. I'm like, I'm stealing that one for the future.
Well, you go right ahead.
Thank you.
I'm not trademarking any of my stuff.
I
but
appreciate
it. You do a great job. I love watching every week, and I can always tell you if you're going to tase someone, take a few steps back. It works better.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Tasing someone right up on them doesn't work.
Right.
But I love how they take out those windows, because these stupid people think that they are sitting there knowing the Constitution and the law. Some of these morons, like Ask Elmo, they were up in New Hampshire, and they want to, can we speak to the governor? Is he in? And the girl says, no, she's not. Like, they don't even know.
Right.
Why, you know what I mean? It's so ridiculous. It's just so stupid.
Oh,
so, anyway, I'm not going to tie you up, but
we appreciate
of all
you calling
the
so
nights for
much.
me not to have any adult beverages in my house.
Oh. Well, you and I are still going to meet up at some point, because I definitely want to.
Absolutely, and I hope you're watching that mail. Watch your mail.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
all right, kids. God bless.
Bye.
Take care.
Lucky for her, we have a lot of adult beverages here in the studio.
We do actually like an influx. All right, so we're going to take, okay, so I'm going to hit this button, and then I think it's going to be Peter. I'm really bad at this.
Hey, Peter.
Peter, you're live.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Hey, Bristow, when I was locked up with Josh, now he basically had quite a few chosen words for you. He said that you basically was like jealous of him and Danielle. And basically he also said that you have slept with him before and try to get in between his relationship, and now you are becoming famous.
Come on.
Behind Josh.
What? Come on. Are you being serious? This is a
real.
this is
that.
a serious thing.
He did not.
There's
I've
no
never
way.
met that man in my life.
We were in jail together, and that's what he said.
We've never even met in real life at all. I'm very much.
What's the caller's name? I'm sorry, real quick.
Peter.
Peter, you got to turn your phone down or something. We're catching your echo.
I told him that.
Peter, thank you for sharing that elucidating information. That never happened. That never happened.
Wow.
Well, he said you're becoming famous behind him.
Wow.
I'm not famous, so
behind him.
And you're obsessed with him.
Well, that would make sense because he likes
it from behind, yeah.
He likes to get fucked, so for you to be behind him, that would make sense.
Have you done Josh?
Yeah. Have I done Josh?
Yeah.
I just denounced him from the gay community. I'm pretty sure.
With him because he would not sleep. He slept with you one time, and you wouldn't sleep with him. And we were locked up, and that's what he told us in the jail, to watch your show, and that's the only reason why I'm watching it.
Okay, well, thank you
Peter,
for
thank you for that
watching.
information.
I'm sorry I didn't sleep with Josh, but Peter,
Yeah,
thanks for
so
tuning
Josh, be obsessed with Josh. Don't sleep with him again, though.
Neither of those things are true.
Jesus, thank you so much. All right.
Woo! What the fuck was that? All right, let's start with, we'll pick up the next one. Here's Ed. I like him. All right. Hey, Ed, what's up?
Hey, what's good, yo?
Ed, what's going on?
It is our official content consultant. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Oh, hey. Hola, Ed.
Hey, hola, sí, ¿cómo estás?
Ooh.
Oh.
I told you I don't really speak Spanish, dude.
Obviously. It's got a little
Listen,
spicy in
man.
here.
I know I'm speaking some burrito right now, man, but it's all good. It's all good. Yo, listen, if Mitch is going to start Kumin, bro, it has to go through me first, man. You got to hear me? It has to go through me first, man.
You guys heard that. All cooming goes through Ed.
Okay.
It all must go through Ed.
Okay. Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh man, dude, I was fucking dying when you guys played that shit, man.
Me too. I can't even.
Yo, fucking Justin's reaction, dude. Holy shit.
I walk out of this every week a little scarred, a little scarred from something that happens here.
That's why we do it.
Oh, don't worry, bro. There's gonna be more of that shit coming.
I'm excited. More to come. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, more cooming, bro. More cooming.
Hey, I mean, you're talking to a gay man, so.
We love you, Ed.
Shit.
Thanks for calling in.
Thanks, Ed.
Man. All right, man. All right, see you.
I like him. I'm so glad to
Ed's
have him.
fantastic.
He's picking our content now. He's great.
Fantastic.
All right, now we have Erica.
Erica, all right.
On the line. Hello, Erica.
Erica, you are live.
Erica.
Oh, she hung up.
All right, well, I guess she didn't want to talk to us.
Bye, Erica.
All right.
All right.
We're going to move along.
Roger.
We got Roger. Roger, you are live.
Hi, Bristol. I saw your video where you were kind of phone sexing Patrick.
What?
Phone sexing Patrick?
Yeah, the little video where you were having like phone sex harassing Patrick.
No.
Are you talking about the Orga video? Where
No.
Oh.
He's talking about, there's a little video on our channel. That wasn't me. That was some random woman that was doing a Facebook Live, and we convinced her to call Patty, and she asked him to bake her a cake, right?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I thought she's a little bit better, too good looking to be you. I just wanted.
No, she definitely was. I agree with that. 110%.
I thought you had niggers in the background.
It's Negro Locksmith. Negro Locksmith. You have to behave on our phone lines, dude. We love you though.
No.
And we had a vote. Like, are we gonna have Negro Locksmith back on because he was banned from the Turtle Boy channel? And we voted unilaterally. That crazy motherfucker is coming on because he insults me. It's amazing. I love it. And you can't drop N-bombs.
If he could leave off the N-bombs. I mean, you could
He's
say
never
anything
gonna
you
do
want
that.
about
He's
Kate.
never gonna leave him off.
Shut up, you goddamn assholes.
Freedom of
happened
speech,
to your
guys.
Thumbnail? I mean, that one thumbnail you have of yourself is really nasty. Your face looks all stretched. I mean,
oh man,
it's age. It's bad genes. I don't exercise enough. I get it. No, I do. My husband literally wants to kill himself like every night.
So Locksmith, can I let you know a little secret?
Sure.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not. Okay. So anyway, if you want to get to Bristol.
No, fuck you.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
You'll have to tune in next week.
No.
We'll tell you next week.
He's not, because he wouldn't do that anyway.
Well, that's the whole
I'm
point.
at least glad that that wasn't your filthy apartment with the niggers in the background.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay. Bye, Negro Locksmith. Thanks
it's
for calling
a shame
in.
It's a shame
in.
because he would be a good. I wouldn't mind having him on if he could just not say that one word, but he just ruined it. I mean, he can make fun of you all day. It's not gonna bother you.
Let's move on to the next
So once again, I'm sorry, real quick, if I can interject.
No,
Once again,
you can't.
Amanda Sawyer is in. Amanda Sawyer.
No, we're not.
No. Listen, she's in the comments. Listen, Amanda, we started a
God.
whole new
Stop.
fucking channel.
Stop.
Just stop.
Okay, no, don't
to do
interject.
with her.
We're taking calls. No, I'm not saying we
you
have
just-
nothing to do with her or anything else. I don't want to yell at her. That's all. We're taking calls here.
Yeah, agreed.
Don't interject. Hi, anonymous.
You are live,
girl.
anonymous.
Hey.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic.
Good. I just want to say the call-in queue is great that you can listen to the live show because I turn it off, obviously, to not get the feedback, and you miss out. I thought I would be, but I can hear it while I'm waiting, and that's fantastic. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
And not to rehash things, but just kind of figuring out, like, I feel like my parents just got a divorce. But at the beginning, Bristol said that, you had kind of parted ways, that you wanted to do some of your own things.
Right.
And had, like, differing opinions. So regarding that, my question was, what are some of the things that we can expect coming up going forward with you guys on your own?
Like, it's tough because we're still kind of working on that. Like I said, we're starting to, we have a Discord server. We're assigning roles to people. We're giving people more say. So, I mean, we can really, I don't want to just stick on the frauditor thing forever. I think one thing that we were talking about, honestly, was that producer Eddie might start doing a little show about his sports betting because he has a crippling gambling addiction.
He does.
Right?
Honestly, we do all have our own little topics that we have pitched to each other that we really want to address. So I think that at the end of the day, to reiterate what Kate said, we want to move forward, and we want to try to broaden and go beyond just the whole auditing thing.
And we want to experiment too.
Yeah.
I know the official weed wizard deaconess of Rhode Island, Anna Armstrong, had wanted to do like a weed cooking show with me at one point.
I like the idea.
It's a little bizarre. I've never done anything like that before, but I'm like, like. I think that we're going to be experimenting a lot.
I mean, there's a lot of content out there right now on YouTube. There's a lot of things that people are doing. People are doing, unboxings and
we're not doing unboxings.
Traveling to new places.
No.
We were discussing, actually checking out some. We were talking about doing a ride along with the police department because we want to address whatever is out there on YouTube right now, whatever people are discussing, and we don't want this show to be just about auditing or auditors or whatever those people have
That
been
makes
saying,
sense.
so.
As much as I do love the frauditors, I was curious as if you guys were going to be like, if there was anything in particular that you guys were planning for in the future. But you guys are all doing a great job.
Thank you.
Each of you bring such a fantastic thing to the show. But I also want to say, Justin, I think that you do an awesome job. I love you. I think that you're hilarious, but I love that. I feel like you can bring things back. Like, I love that things can go off topic as well, but you do tend to bring things back.
Thank
and
you.
I love that about you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do try to pull it in sometimes. I know when we get a little off the rails, and
he holds the leash.
Yeah,
I see it. I see you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Well, thanks for
great job, guys. Thanks for answering my question.
Thank you for calling in. Thank you.
I love the calls. All right,
the callers are the greatest part. I love talking to these people.
Hello.
Hey, it's Billy.
Oh no! What's going on here?
What's up, Billy?
I've been sucking dick for rock all day. My mom won't give me $20 Bristol. You took over my stem.
Wait, listen, Billy. Let me stop you right there. Bristol is my slave name. My name is Kate.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, you took my stem, man. I had 3 pushes left.
I'm sorry.
Billy
dude.
Bags, I'm drinking to you right now. Thank you for calling in.
Billy.
What's up?
What's going on
Why
here?
are you yelling, Billy?
I don't know. I've been fucking on coke all week, man. My heart's pounding out of my chest.
Is this really Billy? This isn't the real
I've
Billy.
been sucking so much dick, I don't have Danielle to do it no more.
Yeah, it's not the real Billy.
We just
sir,
played
you
ourselves.
do an amazing. Yeah, we did just play ourselves.
We
You do
just
an
played
amazing Billy Bags impression.
That was good.
That was really
We'll give
good.
it to you. We'll give it to you.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, I need another rock. Can you guys PayPal me $20?
After the show, fake Billy.
What's
Thank you so
going
much
on
for
here?
calling.
You know what I really do
Oh
want
my
to...
god! I had to cut him off. I'm sorry. Fake Billy Bags. I was convinced.
So no, you're not even the one that screened him. I screened him. He sounded just like him.
Yeah, that was pretty
That was
convincing.
pretty
I
good.
thought it was Billy.
Yeah,
was
he
pretty
was
convincing.
even like he wasn't yelling like that on the screen. He was talking normal. He
Hey,
sounded
listen.
just like him.
Whoever, but it couldn't be. That wasn't the real Billy Bags.
No, it
No, it
definitely
wasn't.
No,
No, no.
Towards the end, it definitely sounded
Yeah.
less and less like him, so that made sense.
Whoever does that Billy Bags impression, you deserve an Oscar.
Yeah, that was good.
That was amazing.
That was good.
All
We'll
right,
give you
let's
credit
take
for
the
that.
next one. North Shore Girl.
All right, we got North Shore Girl on
So
the
this is
line.
the one that I made fun of a couple weeks ago.
Oh wow. Mitch.
We made up. We made up. We
Okay,
made up. We're
all right.
good.
Yeah, we did
We're
make
homies.
up.
This is the extremely attractive one, right?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. What's up?
What you got for us?
Well, I was listening to Turtle Boy the other night, and he said he will not support you guys at all.
That's okay.
So,
That's fair.
Yeah, that's his choice.
is that out of anger? Are you guys going to support him, or?
Support in what way?
I think
Mentally.
I think we're all. I think
don't
we're,
know.
Right, like
Hopefully.
We're all on different pages when it comes to that. I mean, you have to understand that, like, I can only speak for myself, and I know that I jumped in late, but I mean, the whole reason why I started doing this in the first place is my years and years of watching him. So,
right.
I can absolutely give him credit for that, but I mean, the reason why I'm sitting in this seat is because of the person that's sitting right next to me, a person that I've known for years personally. So, I mean, I definitely don't hold any ill will towards him feeling the way he feels and reacting the way he's reacting, because I mean his livelihood was brought into question, and I understand that he was just trying to defend his own character, and that's again it's just me speaking for myself. Like I can't speak for anybody else when it comes to that, and I know that with Kate, she had her issues with him, and that's between the two of them, and I certainly don't want to get in the middle of that, but I do support our team. I do support the Bristol crew, so that's why we're all, still here the way we are.
Absolutely. Like, I wish him the best of luck.
As do I.
And I say if you want to go follow him, go follow him.
Yes.
And I don't hold that against you. And as far as all that goes, I mean, it's just that's all it is. It's nothing.
Right.
Else to it,
I'll keep reading the blogs. Honestly,
Same.
I find them entertaining. I'll keep reading the blogs.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like. I understand that he gave us the platform to get us off the ground and going.
I won't disagree with that.
You know what he told me the other day? He said he was mad and texting me, and it's been crazy texting. There's like a problem with that guy over there. But he's like, tell Mitch the reason I've never acknowledged him is because I hate him and I never hired him to do anything, and he was worthless to me. And I was like,
Hey, that's all right. That's all right because he acknowledged me, and my frame.
Thank you, Massa.
My frame is in the mail from Amazon right now, so I'm gonna print out the acknowledgement and hang it on my wall. And that's that.
So again, personally, I can only speak for myself when I say this. I do hope that everybody continues to follow both of us. But if they don't, that's certainly up to them. And I mean, I don't think that I'll harbor any ill will towards that. I mean, I just hope that people continue to support us and support what we do, and we'll continue to feel the way that we feel, and either support him or don't, or that's just kind of where we're at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. That's a good answer. I mean, I don't want to keep repeating and keep asking the same thing. So just get it done over with now.
Right.
No, that's fine.
Right. Right. And thank you for the question. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate that. I'm glad that we kind of clarified that. So.
Thank you for checking.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
All right, next one. I don't even know who these people are anymore because it's not giving me a name.
Orga and Abrams.
Orga and Abrams. What
Orga
about Orga
and
and Abrams?
You were on
Matty
there
Mo.
Matty Mo.
Oh, it's Matty Mo.
I wasn't done screening his call.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, first of all, let's talk about Orga. First of all,
Yes.
he does not deserve to be put in the same realm of anybody who goes and who's known by a first name. That's for Madonna and Prince and people like that. You should not ever put him in the same realm as those people. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, is it just me, or does he dress like a 9-year-old that just found $1,000 in the street?
No.
Okay, can I just address a different issue here? So first of all, you just referenced Madonna and Prince, and then you just talked about how he dressed. So how you doing?
Well, I'm moist for Mitch too. If you want.
See? Okay. All right.
Everybody.
I figured I'd shoot my shot. I tried.
My man, Matty Mo.
And Bristol, just a real quick question: is it just me, or does Orga have the same sex appeal as a gymnastics locker?
A gymnastics locker? I'd bang the gymnastics locker first.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, not only that, but Josh Abrams, that's the only 3 words that are more boring than gluten-free cracker.
Oh, talk about moving forward. You know what I would love to do, Maddie? Did I tell you this already?
What's that?
I don't know. I would love to have people submit their pictures, and once a week, we go on here, we get you and Brett, and you guys roast them.
Oh, I like that.
I know.
Ooh, I like that. I
You
wish
know what?
Brett would call in right now.
Brett, I know he's listening. I know he's listening right now. Brett,
Brett
come on,
and I
buddy.
are great.
Call in, pal.
Brett is fantastic.
So Brett and I
pal.
talked about it, because we at one point Brett and I remember this, Maddie? We fought, we ate.
Really?
Oh God, yes.
I was convinced
God,
when I jumped on the show. Honestly, I was convinced that I was not going to be someone that Brett was a fan of, and
Brett's awesome.
the fact that he's warmed up to me, I certainly appreciate that. Matty Mo, I have just recently heard or read about you. I just jumped into Discord and stuff, and I mean, you guys are fantastic. So
They're legends.
Yeah,
Fucking
absolutely.
legends, kid.
So
Justin, how do you feel?
I was.
No, go ahead, Matty.
Well,
Sorry.
listen, let me tell you, I think that just made me moist for Justin too now.
Oh
Christ's
my
sake.
God!
Hey.
It's like a rainforest in here.
Listen,
Jesus.
if you ever want to rub that ferret you got underneath your nose on my grundle, feel free. Though.
Okay. All right. That ferret
Thanks for
underneath
calling
your
in,
nose.
Maddie. We're gonna work on something. We gotta have you on more.
Yeah, absolutely, Matty Mo. Thanks for calling.
Thanks
in,
for
man.
calling, Matty.
Hey, not a problem, guys.
Oh my God, I did it again.
keep
Sorry,
doing it.
Maddie.
Justin, how do you feel about the fact that more men are moist for Mitch than are moist for you?
Honestly, I mean, see, the thing about it is, like, I can actually see Mitch, so, like, I can understand it.
He's
But,
ruggedly attractive.
I hate to say this.
He's a
I'm
good-looking
not
man.
tooting my own horn, but I am starting a movement here.
Yeah.
It's chugging along. We're picking up steam.
I feel like I'm the one that's leading the charge on this one. Like, I'm the one that's, the head of the parade. So I totally get it. It's fine. I'm okay with it.
All right, here's
the bang bus.
here's an unplanned surprise. You guys want to see a picture of Mitch right next to Kate and Justin?
Oh my God.
Ready?
Put him in here.
There I am, right here.
Here he is. There he is.
Right arm strong.
I thought you were really
give him
gonna
a
put
reach.
Mitch up
So did
there.
I. I was like, all right, if we're gonna do this. So I keep my right arm strong.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm a,
my
you know,
strong
I am a self-proclaimed coomer. But that's why I come here and I get this done.
Now that I think about it, one of your arms is bigger than the
So
other.
I did post a picture of my fleshlight.
Yes, he did.
You did with a socket. Yeah.
So this was
I remember
all right.
that.
So this is the thing. Discord got really heated. Shit was lit.
Oh my
right?
God, when Aiden walked in there.
Yeah.
Listen, he needs to stay out of Discord. He got destroyed. Like,
All
Discord
right,
is not your
but
neighborhood.
that's not. So during that, I was like, okay, enough is enough. So I post. I say, can anyone find my sock? I can't find my left sock. And people are like, oh, I have it. And then I post a picture of my feet with one sock off. So then the people was like, oh, I have it. And I'm like, a couple minutes goes by. That didn't diffuse it. I'm like, all right, well, what am I going to do now? And it's like, I have a fleshlight. I mean, yes, I do.
I mean, as most of us.
Whatever.
I think,
I don't know.
So
one.
obviously, I would hope not.
I stuff the sock in the fleshlight, take a picture of it, and I post it, and I say, because multiple people said they had my sock, so I posted the picture. I said, "You're all liars. I found the sock in my fleshlight."
That was good. That was good.
I was like, this crazy motherfucker. Just put a picture of his fleshlight.
And I even jumped into that knowing that feet literally disgust me. Like, I am so grossed out by feet that I just can't.
Honestly, like, foot fetishes, I'm like, what
So
is that?
stuffing a sock in a fleshlight is tough.
Is it?
Hey, Mitch, real quick, I'm sorry.
Masshole's wife is on the line.
I know.
Real quick, I don't want to shortchange you, so I don't want to make sure I spoke on a turn. Somebody in the comments was asking if Mitch was the Army guy. I said, no, that's
No.
Twitch.
No, that's Twitch.
But I just want to make sure you never served because I don't want to shortchange you if you did.
No.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to clarify.
The only thing I've served is ice cream.
I was gonna say the only thing he served is his fleshlight, but
I mean, so
same
ice
thing.
cream and his
Service.
fleshlight.
All right, let's
Yeah,
take
that's
Masshole's
fair.
wife as our last call
All right,
tonight.
Masshole's wife.
We're going into overtime here, so.
Masshole's wife, you are on the air.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on?
Nothing. So I'm understanding, and I just want to clarify this, that is your name Bristol or is your name Kate? Like, what am I calling you now?
You know what? I will still answer to either because I understand it's confusing. But at this point, I know that I make the slave name joke, but that's not really what it is. People that are really into Turtle Boy are like, you shouldn't own that. That's what you were called under his brand. And that's fine. I'm not gonna argue over it. My name is Kate. That's cool. You can call me Kate. And
Or if you guys want to create a contest to try to come up with a new name for her.
you could rename me.
but
Yeah.
if we
Oh my God, I love that.
But if we rename you, we
her.
have to rebrand.
No.
How can we be
No,
the
we
Bristol
don't.
crew?
We don't.
No,
we
we're
already
still
said
the Bristol
we're the Bristol
crew.
crew because we're in Bristol
That's
County.
right.
I don't.
Bristol crew.
My take on it, I don't see anything different. You've been either Kate or Bristol this whole time.
Right.
I don't see what the difference is at all. in my
Yeah.
opinion.
And you did sign an indemnity agreement that basically gave you, in my opinion, the rights to the property of Bristol, because you would have gotten sued personally if anybody sued over
No,
anything
that's
you
true.
wrote.
Honestly, the fact I actually in that contract I do technically own that name,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not gonna be like
No, you can be Bristol Kate.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Bristol Kate.
I mean,
I think he's gonna
BK.
let that. I think he's gonna let that
Bristol
aspect die,
K.
anyways.
I would hope so, but
Special
yeah,
K,
I mean,
like,
yeah, you can call me whatever you want.
Well,
I'll call you
I just
beautiful.
want to point out that
Shut
one
the
of your
fuck up.
people in the comments, Jenny, I think it said Jenny Taylor, wrote Kate's Crazy Crew, which I had to, with all K's, which I had to point
Oh,
out
the
to her that
KKK.
Obviously, you can't use KKK because that's going to be really bad.
And well, Negro Locksmith would probably like us more if we did that.
I'm sure you would vote yes.
Nah, we're good with Bristol Crew. We already plus we already have the sign in the studio. Oh, it is BTC Crew Studios. I feel like that just kind of happened. But yeah, no, I mean, you can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me
tomorrow morning.
So Matt,
and then you got to ask the question, does that change you guys' whole channel? Because then it was Bristol Turtle Crew, which obviously I'm assuming we're taking the turtle out, right?
Yeah, no,
we're just the Bristol Crew.
We were never the Bristol Turtle Crew. Just to put that out there. Turtle was never part of the name.
Well, because I think I always use the initials BTC.
Yeah.
So I always assumed it was Bristol Turtle Crew, but
or Bristol Turtle Chick.
Oh, Bristol Turtle Chick, or same thing. But I always took it for you guys, like when you came out with this show, I always assumed like Bristol Crew, so I always went with that.
Right.
Clearly, so maybe that's why I'm confused.
No, we can
continue.
continue.
We have that clarified.
Yeah, we can continue to be the Bristol Crew, and we don't need to, throw the turtle in there.
So Masshole's wife. So it's good to hear you back on the show. So I know in the past we've had some bullshit.
Let's let them have a moment.
New show, new leaf, and I'm glad that you're back.
Healing.
Oh, thanks. I love you guys. I've always loved you guys. Me and Eddie bump heads, but I think even
That's
he's
Eddie
like,
though. You gotta understand. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I think he just gets his period once in a while.
No. Listen, what he's gonna say, and I will confirm. Eddie is one of my nearest and dearest friends. I can honestly say that. I love the kid. Like, we hang out. Like, he calls me a fat, dumpy slut every day, and I call him. I call him a lot of things, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I've known him since elementary school, and it's just he's like a one of a kind guy. Like he's the nicest dude ever, but he's a wise ass, and he's an asshole. But you don't take what he says seriously. Yeah. That's the last.
Yeah, well, I just took a break. I stepped off.
No, I hear you. It can be too much.
Anyways, so
cheer season
I got busy with that.
And you have a business you're starting up too, right?
Huh?
You have a business you're starting up too, right?
Yeah, I have a shirt business that I'm doing shirts right now. Actually, I'm making yours right now as we speak.
Oh my God, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I want to be her first sale. Like she keeps being like, I'm not going to charge you, and I'm like, let me just buy it because I want to be your first sale. Like that would feel so good to me if I could be your first sale. To pop your cherry.
Well, I would just be honored if you wear it. I'm gonna leave it to you.
I wouldn't buy it to not wear it.
I cannot wait for you to put it on. You're getting it like this week because
oh my God, I love you.
Pressing it tonight.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys, and good luck with everything. And I'm excited to watch.
Thank you.
What you got coming out?
Thank you for calling.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
Right.
Bye bye.
So,
and for the record, Masshole's wife is not Masshole Mitch's wife.
I'm glad that you clarified that because I had that thought. So I'm
not. Like he's apologizing to his actual wife. Like, hey, I know things have been tough.
That is not.
All right. So I do want to address something in the comments. Somebody asked if you guys are going to be showing the videos that the viewers are sending in to show me.
Yes.
So.
So we're not obviously like we've gone over this week. Keep sending them in though. Please send them in. You can DM me or Masshole Mitch or Sound Guy Juan on Discord, or you can hit up our Facebook page, DM our Twitter. But yes, please keep sending in your videos because my favorite thing to do is upset Justin.
So how about this? How about if we get to 1K subscribers, we give something away?
Yeah.
You guys down with that?
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're almost at 1K. What are we at right now? We're at 810 right now. Woo! So. Once we hit 1K, the following show, we'll do a T-shirt giveaway.
Yeah, we're gonna keep
like, comment, subscribe, share. Absolutely, make sure you guys get the word out there. Try to get us to 1K for sure. I mean, I'm gonna be honest when I say this has definitely been my most enjoyable show since I've been part of the crew. I really love the call-ins. I really love talking to you guys, and I love hearing what you guys have to say. Your opinions absolutely matter, and we are trying as hard as we can to establish a good show based on what you want to see. It's not so much how we feel and what we want to put out there. It's what you guys want to watch. So
yeah, absolutely. And if you wanna, content ideas and all that, like hop in Discord. Like Discord's popping right now.
Yeah.
Right.
So like, a lot of people don't know what Discord is and all that. Type it in Google, download it, get the app, get on. Get a hold of us.
We'll link
it's
our.
Awesome.
We'll put the link to our server in the description
interactive with us,
of the video.
and it's a good time. So.
Absolutely.
And as always, we do have that Patreon still. If you want to join as little as $5 a month, you can submit content ideas there. Monthly merchandise we're giving out. We'll credit you. We have a lot of new Patreons. Actually, that was the one thing I was blown away with. Like, thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
As soon as we were like, hey, we're gonna do our own thing, like we had an influx of support, and I appreciate that a lot because, at this point, we're just paying our rent, and I have to order. Well, okay, So I started to order your new mic.
Yeah. I did need a new mic.
Right, and then I forgot it. I left it abandoned in my car. But that's pretty much all we're doing at this point. And if you do join Patreon, one thing we're going to do every single month without fail, in the interest of transparency, so that you know where your money is going, is we are going to open our books up to our patrons, so that you know what
where at? Do you know where? Like Discord,
on
Facebook?
On Patreon.
On Patreon.
No, I know that, but are you taking the numbers from Patreon and are you giving it to them? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm going to post it in Patreon. You can make posts in Patreon.
For the people. Okay,
For
I
our
see what you're saying.
Just so they see
okay. Yeah, I get it.
So they can see where their money is going. So they see what we're bringing in, and they see what is going out, and that way there is never any question as to what we're doing here.
We on the Bristol crew absolutely want to be 150% transparent.
Right,
We want
at
you guys
all
to
times,
understand
at all times.
where we're coming from 100%, and that's, I mean, you know, we absolutely appreciate you guys tuning in, subscribing. You know, we couldn't do this without you. So
absolutely.
So,
and if you like the video, give us a like, give us a share. If you haven't subscribed already and you want to, if you know a friend, your mom, your grandma, especially grandmas, I feel like the older folks love us. But your sister, your cousin want to throw us this
I love the grandmas though. They're
me too. I have a lot of friends that are like 50, 60 years old. I cannot wait until I am 50 or 60 years old. Those bitches are badass. I love them.
My Nana is a saint. I
hang out with like the whiskey swigging, smart mouth, like
and listen, I
old
appreciate
ladies.
them all the same, but I'm just saying.
You heard that first. He loves all gilfs.
That's right. I'm a
grandmas.
gilfer for sure. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I think we should probably. We have one more caller.
Anonymous caller. Yeah, just put him through. I won't even screen him.
Okay.
Tomorrow's a holiday. We can go a little late.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is. That's right. I forgot about that. All right, let's take this anonymous caller. We're going on like a 2-hour stream.
You're anonymous, but we're taking you. What's up?
What's going on over here?
Oh my God, it's 2 fake Billy Bags.
Is it?
What's going on over here? What's happening?
Yeah,
that sounds like
Abrams.
That's
horrible.
No. That sounds like
It
Abrams.
does sound like Abrams.
That's
Is it
okay.
Abrams?
Billy Bags is smoking rock right now.
Hey, Abrams.
Hey,
Josh.
You're looking hot.
Abrams.
Josh, is that you?
What's going on over here?
Yeah, it's Abrams.
Well,
Abrams, when are you going to hold yourself accountable?
Hey, Josh, listen.
Is it Josh?
Do you know about math?
Is it Josh or is it someone else?
All right. Does either one?
I don't think it's either one.
Does either one of you know about Bucket Boy allegedly getting shot?
That's bullshit.
Yeah, don't answer the question.
Yeah, that's it.
All right,
All right, I'll give you that one. That was good. That was good. But thank you for calling. Okay.
All right. Well,
hey, when are you going to hold yourself accountable there, buddy? Yeah.
All right.
That answers that.
All right.
Oh man, we should have like a contest thing.
I know.
Who can do the best impressions?
On that note,
I think that's a good way to end it. What do
Yeah,
you think?
I think so too.
Absolutely.
So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Someone say, Josh, stop yelling. Yeah, we love you guys all. Like we're saying around here, like we're not playing anything. No more fans. We're all friends. And so I am so thankful for all of my friends for coming today and hanging out with us for this live stream.
Absolutely.
Right?
Hey, we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, I'm putting the Discord link in the
Yes.
comments too.
Get us on Discord.
Jump on Discord, jump on Patreon, jump on our YouTube. Please subscribe, share, and try to get other people to subscribe so that I can't even talk right now.
So that's all, folks.
On that note, have a good night, guys.
Share our Twitch link too. We're trying to get a little thing going on Twitch also. So.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
we live stream from Twitch tonight also. So.
That's right. I forgot about that.
If you people keep talking, I can't hit the outro.
Okay, bye.
All right. Sound guy's yelling. See you later.